Sometimes when you think that all hope is lost in America, there is a reminder that it can be a decent place because it was a tide of moral outrage that made Trump back down on family separations. It was even too much for his cowardly Republicans and his chorus of sycophants. Now, Trump only acted because he had no choice.
When he's backed into a corner, he's not going to accept or confess that he did anything wrong. He's going to always blame somebody else.
It was not out of any sense of humanity. It was not like the Grinch, whose heart grew 3 sizes that day. Time magazine captured it perfectly. Welcome to America. Welcome to Trump's America. But the cruelty inflicted and the message sent is not the America I have come to know. And no one can quite figure out, it seems, how the children will be reunited with their parents. Some children may never find their parents again. Now, Trump lied and lied about the crisis, saying he couldn't do anything about it.
You have to take the children away.
Lie after lie to the point where truth doesn't matter. He launched an all-out war against the free press, and like TASS during the Soviet era, Fox News has become the propaganda tool for the Trump administration. He is more comfortable with murderous dictators and oligarchs than men and women of goodwill leading liberal democracies. He goes after Germany, lying that letting in migrants has caused the German crime rate to skyrocket. In fact, crime in Germany has gone down in the last year, its lowest in 30 years. He uses the language of hate. He describes the migrants as an infestation, like cockroaches. Where have we heard that before? The Nazis described Jews as an infestation. He dehumanizes people. Immigrants to him are animals. Now, the Trump agenda is about white supremacy, and the echoes from the 1930s in Germany grow louder every day. And you wonder who is next. Who do they come for next? But at least this week, the moral center of America held. It is indeed a long and winding road. We live together, we work together, and sometimes we even play together, but we still really don't get each other. A new survey by Leger for the Quebec Community Groups Network points out that we do have a ways to go. Now, even with strict language legislation, only 40% of Francophones say French is properly protected in Quebec. On the other hand, 87.5% of Anglos say the French language is well protected. And asked if Anglophone rights were well protected, only 17% of Anglophones say they are, while 72% of Francophones say so. That, my friends, is the Grand Canyon of language relations in Quebec. The problem has always been that Anglos in Quebec have been viewed with suspicion by many. We aren't the enemy, and I wonder if we will ever see a day when a gain for the minority is not seen as a loss for the majority. J'en doute, but there is always hope, and those of us who call this home and stay will continue to fight for what is rightfully ours. October 17th will be the day. I suspect there will be a high rate of sickness that day when Canada officially legalizes pot. There are still a lot of questions about how this will all happen. It is time as well for the government to take a look at expunging criminal records for Canadians convicted of simple possession of marijuana. Now, pot rules will vary from province to province. Quebec, of course, is one of the provinces where only the nanny state will be able to dispense weed. And no homegrown here because, well, that would cut into revenues for the SQDC, the Société Québécoise du Cannabis. Just what we need here, another société. Well, Quebec knows best. On verra indeed. I'm Barry Wilson. You can follow us on Facebook and Twitter, and please subscribe to our YouTube channel. We will now take a bit of a summer break, and we'll be back soon. I look forward to resuming the conversation.